Hello and welcome, my beautiful Leos. Brenda Tarot here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of May the 22nd to the 28th, year of 23. Okay, we're back to doing our 5-card spread, beginning, middle, end of week, or past, present, future, what's holding you back and what you need to do to move forward. So let's see what we have here. Well, your download message here is tie up loose ends. So don't leave things unfinished this week or any communication with people unresolved. If you've left things up in the air and you need closure, it's time now to connect and communicate. If there's work that you have had to put on the shelf for any reason, I think this will be the week that you'll step up and you'll clean up. Okay, you'll get down to business and you'll clean up loose ends and you'll tie up loose ends. Do not leave things unresolved. This is important this week. This could be maybe you're late getting your income tax in, or maybe you've had to put a job on hold because you've been wanting to do other things that might be something that you don't want to do, or maybe you left a conversation up in the air that was a little bit not complete and you need closure there. Now, coming in with your first energy card, you've got the letter. So you may be getting a message here in the mail or a text or something here coming in that could be important. It could be an invitation, an announcement, or even a document. It could represent important paperwork such as memos, orders, contracts, deeds, reports, certificates, and records. You could also be receiving information for an exam or a test that you might have done, waiting for the results, whether they're scholastic or medical. This could be personal forms of communication as well. You could be receiving a letter of love or a postcard from someone who's traveling. It could be a greeting card. It could be a card for a birthday, or a card where they're just saying, "Hey, I want to talk. I'm thinking of you today." The card of peace shows up. You have the lilies here, and this is a card of harmony, peace, and serenity. This could also be a card that represents, this card can represent elderly people, maybe your grandparents or somebody around you, or maybe people you work with. Maybe you deal with people that are elderly. This is about long-term relationships as well, and having contentment and satisfaction. I love the peace rose when it shows up here. It means that there's going to be harmony restored, and maybe you're tying up loose ends with someone here, that things are resolved now. The tree comes in, and the tree is stability, security. It's a card, the tree of life, health, life itself, and stability. So it's about slow growth, though. Trees don't grow overnight, and and so this might be some extensive planning that's necessary right now. Whatever you're nurturing, whatever your goals are right now, know that it's going to take time for fruition to come in. Now, this is two ways of looking at this. This can be an hourglass, which means it's taking time. But the butterfly says you're going through some changes and transformation right now. And know that that's taking time for you to reach that point of satisfaction. We have a heart in the corner. So I do think that you're doing something that you love, or you will be hearing a message from someone who cares for you greatly. Coming in your first row, we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords. So I think there's going to be a decision that you're going to have to make pretty fast, because the Knight of Swords is fast-moving action coming in, and it's about it could also be your knight in shining armor that comes charging in as well, to have an affectionate connection with. But I do think that this is something quick coming in, and you're going to be making a snap decision here. But I think you've thought about it. This is a decision that in the beginning you didn't want to make, or you were unsure about it, but you've opened your eyes to all possibilities here. Now you have the third eye chakra here. There were times where you felt that you weren't going to be able to make this decision. The moon shows up in the quarter moon here, but and you felt as though you were sitting on the fence. But I think now you're going to see action take place. I think you're going to be able to make a decision, and perhaps for some of you Leos, it could be a legal decision, something to do with the court system. Now coming in next, you've got the Five of Cups, and you've got the Chariot. I mean, we know with the Five of Cups is feeling remorse and sadness, and you feel despair, and you're thinking and reminiscing and possibly about the past here. You need to step out of that feeling of negativity right now, because this is a card that says step out of your way. Realize that we can't dwell in the past. We can only learn from those lessons, and it's okay to think about it and reminisce about it off and on, but don't allow it to take over your soul, because it'll grow on you if you do. Stepping up, I think you realize that there were things that you had to do that were risky, and there would have been consequences coming in. But I think right now, I think you're going to go charging forward. I always call the Chariot the card of going the distance, traveling to get to where you need to get to, and also coming out the other side a winner, getting public recognition. Yes, don't be afraid to take those risks and challenges, my beautiful Leos. You are the lion after all of the jungle. Let these past times go and go charging in for what it is you want. Go after it, because you'll come out ahead of the game. You could also be planning a trip, whether it's for pleasure or for business. Coming in next, you have the King of Cups. Beautiful card. Someone around you who's emotional and intelligent. They may be bringing you heartfelt advice, something that they want to do because they care about you. They may have been through a similar situation, and you've got the Judgment with that, where you're going to get counsel from them. Someone who understands and wants to motivate you. Someone who's in touch with their emotional life. This could be a male figure very close to you, or someone who you trust, a good trusted friend. This person has maturity about them. Take their advice. You're moving forward with the Judgment card, making a judgment call. This is a new beginning for you. This is a rebirth for you. This is taking only those along for this ride with you on this new journey that are in your end of the ring. I see happiness. I see new birth. I see a new beginning. This is beautiful. Coming in next, you have the Eight of Pentacles, working on your craft with the Lovers, making decisions and choices that may have to do with long-term and your future here, because that's what the Lovers is about. Now, I do think you're working on something. Some of you, it could actually be a relationship, trying to keep things going smooth, and you're having to be patient in the process. All things take time to grow, and you could be working on something like that. But also, this is a new job. This is, if we want to look at the Pentacles here, this is about perhaps being self-employed and trying to showcase yourself and letting the powers that be know what you have here, who you are. You're building a good business here, and it could be something. Some of you could be tradespeople. You could be learning on the job or taking courses on the side to add to your resume as you move through this process. So this is about success and accomplishments. When we get this beautiful card of the Eight of Pentacles, keep working on your goals here. Some of you could be, like I say, taking courses, going back to school to have credits or degrees to add to your resume. Coming in next at the end, you've got the Ace of Wands, but the Ace of Wands is not the end. It's the beginning of something. It's the beginning of a new things that come in the form of good news. So you could be physically starting something, and it's creating something very creative, and it's a spark of initiative that you're going to be going after something new. This is about change and the potential for the talent that you have to grow, and it's all about growth and excitement. So you could be hearing about something here with this Ace of Wands, a new inspiration, a new idea, and you're going to be able to headline yourself. The Star says dream big. Don't be afraid to go after your goals here. Something's coming in here, a new offer that you need to step up and grab onto. You might have heard about it in the form of a communication here, and it will be steady growth for you. So if this is your job, your career, something like that, or a relationship, know that you have this ability to dream big, and the stars and the sky's the limit. But also, I've referred to the star as you stepping out on your platform, showcasing yourself, letting the powers be know who you are and what you have to offer, which could bring you success in your job and your career, and possibly even in relationships. Well, Leo, this is your reading for this week. And again, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon. Don't forget to tie up those loose ends.